All right, so let's get it popping.
Okay.
All right, so we got okay, so we're back again. All right, we got a special guest here today, and the thing is that I like about this show and that the show that we have here, Six Views, is the fact that it's not just centered towards only having artists, okay, meaning artists that just rap and make music, right? It's all aspects of the scene, all aspects of people who are movers and shakers in Toronto, okay, and our guest right here is one of these people, okay, so this is one of the behind the scenes guys. All right, we have Sonny Visuals in the building. Okay, thanks for coming through.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, one thing right off the top, I'm watching the new video that you have right now that you just that just dropped on the Six Buzz mixtape, or from the Six Buzz mixtape with Pressa and Houdini. All right,
Right.
so congrats on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Gucci linen pattern match my kicks. She got them big old titties and
Now, so far, that looks like it's on track for being your highest viewed music video.
Most likely, yeah.
So tell me about that process. Like, what was that experience like, man?
So how did I get the
Hey, how did you get the opportunity?
How did I get the
first?
opportunity?
Yeah.
Basically, I had someone from Six Buzz contacting me about the video.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a really almost like day of thing, like maybe 2-3 a.m.
Okay.
of the shoot.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we had this opportunity. We're still working out the details.
Yeah.
But it's probably tomorrow. Are you down?
Mm.
It's like, of course. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Follow up early in the morning. Everything seems to be going through, and then I just ended up going to the shoot.
Dope.
And we just dealt with it all that day.
What was the behind the scenes like over at that shoot, man?
It was fun. It's a lot different than what I typically do, because mostly because of the organization.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was already there. The cars were there.
Dope.
We got them all set up, setting up the lighting. It's a big studio space, so it was interesting.
Dope. And prior to that, what do you think your highest viewed video was, or is?
To be honest, I haven't really checked the stats, but
Last
I think
time you checked.
I've probably one of the Smiley videos.
Okay.
Most likely.
I'll never wife a bitch. No? It will have to be a garden bitch.
Garden bitch.
A bitch that's about the shits.
About the life.
Holding the mandem stick.
Okay.
Just because it's been running for a long time.
Yeah. Okay,
I assume it's those ones. Yeah.
Dope. Okay, so let's go back a little bit, all right? I know you're a PK man, right? For our Parkdale.
Right.
And you're also of Russian descent.
Right.
So were you born in Russia or were you born here in Toronto?
No, I was born here. My parents were born here.
Okay.
My grandparents, they moved over.
Okay. And like, were you like in Parkdale like your whole like?
Yeah,
young
they moved
childhood?
right from Russia to Parkdale.
Okay.
And just pretty much whole life. Well, not pretty much. Just of course the whole life lived here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So like, tell me as a youngin in Parkdale, what was life like?
It was fun. You grew up in the area as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's very multicultural. You see everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like growing up, it was, I don't know about other areas of the city, because when you're young, you don't travel around like that. But you seeing it from like a young age is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, as a teenager and when you were growing up and stuff like that, were you like the outgoing type? Were you the shy type? Were you athletic?
No, I had a lot of friends. We, always went out, did our thing, And
Go on.
that's I don't know. That's pretty much what I can say, right?
Yeah. What was one of your fondest memories when you were growing up?
High school. To be honest, I wish I could go back, but yeah.
So give me one memory in high school that you were like, yeah, that was a fucking good day.
I can't speak on that on a lot of those topics.
Yeah. Okay, so then
Yeah.
when do you remember getting into hip hop then? Like when you first started getting into hip hop?
Like really young, like in around when like the Eminem show came out. Like Move Bitch, Ludacris, like whatever that year was, that's when I discovered about hip hop.
Yeah. And as someone who knows you, right?
Yes.
I know you used to make music back in the days, or you still make music, right?
It's more like a hobby. Like I got into making music myself around grade 9. In grade 9, I actually didn't live in the city.
Okay.
We, like my family, we moved away for a year, not even a year, like 8 months.
Okay.
Came right back. So I made friends, out of town. And we just come over. We'd start like freestyling over beats, not even writing it down, just, and then moved on to it throughout high school, just like, again, just for fun.
Yeah.
But it never became something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's like a hobby.
So what got you into making videos then?
Into the videos, same thing. Like the friends that I was like around, some of them wanted to take it a bit more serious. And I was always, like, since young, always been into art and like creative stuff. So I had the camera. It's like, whatever, let's just do the videos. It was started out like very local like that. Not even that I wanted to be a cameraman.
Okay.
Just, let's do it. I'll make the video. I know how, whatever, right? But looking back, they were so garbage. Like the terrible videos,
What was your first video shoot like?
It was, when did we do it? I think just like in the local park. Just, just there. And I'm looking back. Each verse is like just one big take. It's like
one shot.
Yeah. No cuts.
Wow. Okay, so then what made you start improving or start wanting to improve? Because some people will be like, I did a couple of videos. That's cool. I'm not really on that. Let me do something else.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, before I started taking the videos seriously, I was doing like other stuff, but then it just kind of it led into me having to just shoot videos.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really have a choice at the time.
Yeah.
And then I ended up just liking it more and more, and then I seen it was working out for me, and now I'm just obviously taking it like really serious. It's like a full-time job for me.
Well, definitely.
So.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time to produce a music video from beginning to end. And even with that being said, like, what's the amount of time that you think, like, with everything that you know now, okay, we'll make it a two-part question. With everything that you know now, what's your video time from beginning to end, like shooting it to the end of a video? And then take that same thing and then put it to back then when you first started
back then?
Yeah. So let's start with now.
Okay, back then I would typically, I could shoot your video and have it for you done the next day.
Okay.
I could still do that, but I don't want to do that.
Right.
Just because it's not that it won't come out good, but then you'll look back on it and just, shit, I could have did this differently. Or if you keep looking through the footage, it's like, why didn't I add this? So I want to spend maybe like a 3-4 days just, going over it and making sure it's just the way I want it to be.
Yeah. And what separates your video style from others?
I just feel like, personally, I feel like I can do more than one style. Like, I don't know how it comes across to other people.
Okay.
But I think not all my videos look the same.
Fighting all the demons that be lurking in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, even for like the people who don't know, because like a lot of people just watch these music videos, they see the girl's ass is shaking, and they see fucking like, fucking money phones galore and all types of shit. But like for a man who's shooting the music videos, right? What's behind the scenes like in regards to the cars, the girls, etc.? Like how much of it is real and how much is there actual fucking going on with all these hot girls around?
I've never seen no fucking.
Okay.
At least not when I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm there to shoot the video, and then I go do my thing after. So.
Okay.
But no one's fucking in front of me.
Yeah. So the girls are not just like, because people have this idea in their head that they're like, oh wow, there's all these big booty girls around there. The rappers must be smashing down everything into place. But is it like just?
I've never seen that.
And like all of the other stuff, right? We see cars, we see all of these brick phones or money phones and stuff like that. How much of that, if you were to give it by a percentage point, would be real to fake?
It's I don't know if I really wanna. Just there's the artists that are authentic, and then there's some that are less.
Okay.
That's about it, right?
Yeah.
There's no real number to it. I'm pretty sure from watching videos or checking up on the artists, you'll know what's what, right?
Yeah. And even like to stay on filming, but to get out of music videos for a second. Outside of music videos, what would you like to be filming?
Like small commercial work, stuff like that, right? Maybe music videos and other genres. I've already started going into that a little bit.
Okay.
Even I don't know if I'd want to do movies. It's pretty hard work, but just I'm open to a lot of ideas though.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to just be classified as like music video, hip hop, whatever, right? Like I make art, so.
Okay. And even like you're saying, like you make videos for like others. You made some videos for other genres. So
right.
So tell us about that. Let's
kind of like a little R&B kind of sound. Maybe like what would you classify like The Weeknd, like his type of sound?
I would say that's R&B.
Yeah, so something like that.
Okay. What's the key to making a music video popular?
Right now, might just walk up in the store and shit. You know, might just cop some shit like, yo, I like that shit right.
It's a lot of it has to do with like one planning, just be like having the right set and everything. Like people ask me sometimes, oh, how come my video is not like this one, or it's not as good as that? But it really, some of it has to do with me. But it's not, because it depends what you bring to me.
Right.
What do I have to work with?
Yeah.
You know, like I could still make a decent video from just one location, a couple angles, but it's not gonna. Obviously, it's gonna be less good than one where they brought like the Lambo. They brought girls. It's like a 2-3 day shoot. They, you know, more preparedness, more just content. In, you know, like if you're just gonna be standing in a staircase smoking a blunt, showing a little bit of money or whatever, it's not gonna look like the other video. It just can't.
Yeah.
What I could do with the editing, you know, the angles. Yeah.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer when artists come to you with the idea, or do you prefer when they just say, "Yo, here's my song, give me what your idea would be for this video"?
I like both of them. I mean, I don't mind coming up with the whole idea because obviously I get the whole creative input, right? But sometimes my ideas they're too big for what can actually be accomplished, I guess, funded or whatever. So I do like when we can go back and forth. And kind of like agree on something that's nice. Find
a common ground.
Right.
Yeah. And even like, just to stay on that for a second, if somebody says, okay, here's my song, I want you to make a video for this, right? And come up with the idea. What's your process like?
I'll listen to it for probably like 2-3 days and just write down the ideas and just try to vision the video in my head and then write it all down. And I'll like, you know, give you like the ideas, like type it up, whatever, email, Instagram, and
you pretty much send off a storyboard. Type of
like
thing.
A storyboard type of thing.
Dope.
But what I don't like is when we're like booking the shoot and I still haven't heard the song till I show up. And it's like
that happens
actually like a lot.
Wow. I'm super
so
surprised.
Then it's like, what do you expect me to do? Then you're asking me, oh, what should we do next for the shot? Or I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing the song as I'm filming it. So
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Wow.
and
wow.
that's not uncommon. That's
Wow. I did not know that's a thing that happens.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about social media for a second.
Okay.
What's your strategy in social media to keep things buzzing?
At first, I didn't like honestly up until like last year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really pay too much attention to the social media
Yeah.
side of it. But then once I started posting more and more often,
Mm-hmm.
then I seen my like followers go up like substantially,
Yeah.
right? But I'll post a video clip. I'll promote it on the story. I'll do it on the feed and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's not our job to promote your song like that. Like
Yeah.
you'll hear some artists be like, "Oh, I picked this cameraman specifically because he's gonna get me the views."
Mm-hmm.
But that's the wrong mentality.
Yeah.
It's not up to us to get you the views, and if you're relying on that, you should be building an organic fan base first.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Demanding a video.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I hear that. And
It's just like people thinking, "Oh, if I post my thing on 6Buzz, I'm gonna get popular." But realistically, you're gonna pay, like if your music's not good, you pay that money just to get laughed at in the comments, right? It's the same thing like picking a popular cameraman to shoot the video to get the views.
Yeah.
You might get them, but your what's the word? Like the reaction is not gonna be what you're expecting, right?
Yeah. No, I totally hear what you're saying. It's like, it's all about the music in the end of the day. If it's good,
Like
then
if it's
people
good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
yeah, people will not connect to it. Yeah. Tell me about the other company that you're trying to start up. We were talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside we were talking, but that one I'm still keeping it like a little bit quiet for now, just because I want to see where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, besides that, like, I know, I guess, and I don't want to delve too much in, but like, you're trying to film
like
other
basically,
things.
yeah. With that, I just trying to expand more into like higher end projects and professional work, and not like that I want to leave the local scene. I love it.
Yeah.
But there's more, like to reach out to. So
Yeah, and like even like speaking of our local scene, right? And like the way that it's moving and everything is moving so fast, but then there's so much like it gets hard,
it's hard.
right? What keeps you motivated?
I am so fly, I'm up in the sky. And we pass the trees. Me and my bros, we do what we want. We do as we please. I am a dog, I cannot be tamed. I'm off the lead.
Me, I just have the passion for it. Like I don't. Obviously, there's money involved, and that's how you make a living. But if I didn't need money,
Yeah.
like to survive, I'd still be doing this
Okay. Yeah.
because I enjoy it.
Yeah. Do you think videographers get the credit that they deserve?
I feel it's the same like producers, like not as much. Like I guess producers get a little bit more
Yeah.
because they're on the songs and everything.
They throw their tag on it.
They put the tags and all of that stuff. But music videos, not. I feel like the names, they're not spoken as much, but they are known, right?
Yeah.
If you're really doing your job properly.
Yeah.
So,
Do you believe in putting tags on your music videos? Because I'm starting to see that as starting to become a trend too.
like an audio tag.
Yeah.
I've never done it. Like I've seen it a few times, but I don't see the point. Like you have your little credits or whatever in the video, your logo, but I feel like that's enough, right?
Yeah.
I guess people, like the guys that are doing that, maybe they want to be like, like when you hear like Murder on the Beat or something, they want it to click in your head.
Yeah.
It's a good marketing strategy, but I don't think it's right for this like genre. You know what I'm saying?
No, totally. And even like with our scene and the way it's grown, especially even over the last 2 years, right? We got stuff like Six Buzz that's been blowing up the place and giving a lot of light to the Toronto scene. You know, we have the We Love Hip Hop podcast that's been out there, and you got a lot of things that are a lot of media outlets that are starting to move in a direction, right? But what do you think that Toronto needs to get to the next level?
It just needs like more unity and more outlets. Like we were talking about just before we turned the cameras on.
Yeah.
Like about like the radio stations in Toronto, they should be filming their daily events, like they do on Hot 97 or the Breakfast Club. Bring artists through, film it, post it on YouTube. Like there just needs to, like the industry in general in Canada needs to grow.
Yeah.
There needs to be more like Canadian labels that are funding the artists, that are pushing the music. All that, we don't really have that here.
Yeah.
Because you can't just, like I posted on my story a couple of weeks ago, you can't just have artists. You need everything. You need more camera people. You need behind the scenes people. You need A&R people. You need managers. You need more club owners. Like just the industry in general needs to get bigger. Like not everybody needs to be the rapper. Because even like the rapper makes the money last. There's a lot of people that make money before the rapper or the artist, and sometimes a lot more.
Yeah, this is very true.
Right?
This is very true. And even like a question that I brought up,
because even some people, they're just not cut out to be the artist. It might be a hobby, but your efforts might be, if you want to be in the music industry, they might be better put somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you might see a better like reward from it.
Hey, you're
but people don't try.
Yeah. You're preaching to the choir when it comes to that. the ex rapper who's doing the interview. You know what I'm
like
saying?
you did the rapping shit, but now you're doing the podcasts and all of that stuff. So I don't know. What would you say is gone more successful for you though?
Definitely doing interviews, doing this podcast, doing this show here, 6 Views, as well as producing other content, right? I still gain fulfillment because I'm still creating.
Right.
And
still creating, and you're still in the industry you love.
Yeah, and I'm making a difference in the industry that I
Right.
love. I actually prefer it more, right? I don't want to, because this is not about me. This is about you,
Right,
Sonny Bishop,
right.
But I actually prefer it more because I'm contributing more to the scene to this music that I love.
No, but
so
like
much.
people need to know that there's more to it than just being the guy in front of the camera.
Yeah, definitely. And one question that I've been asking over the last few weeks, this being November, going into December and stuff like that, for when these clips are going to be getting released, right? At that point, when I first started asking about this, it was around November 15th, and our gun violence was our murder rate was at 89 in 1 year, and it was the biggest record since 1991.
Right.
Okay. Now, my question is, and I've been asking this to different guests, what can we do as a whole, not specific communities, but as a whole, what does the city need to do to bring that gun violence down?
It's really just up to individual people. Like you could make as much programs or whatever you want, but end of the day, if somebody wants to do something, they're just going to do it.
Yeah.
There's not really much you can do to change someone's mentality, right?
Yeah.
Like that's, it's an individual basis.
Yeah, it's up to each individual to make that change. Yeah. With everything that you got going on from back in the days and everything that you've accomplished even over the last year or so, right? What do you have coming up next?
I just want to see it keep growing. I don't like speaking too much and then things never happen.
Yeah.
Not that I have anything like about to happen or this, and it's just, I feel like if you speak like too much, trying to bring too much good to yourself, when it doesn't happen, you like let yourself down.
Yeah.
I just take it as it comes.
Okay, dope. and that's really dope. That's one dope piece of advice that I've gotten from that answer right there. Right now, for like the different cats that are like, and we've learned a lot through this interview, but for the cats who are like really young, who are trying to get into the game, okay, they're saying to themselves, "Shit, man, I do some pretty dope things with my phone when I'm filming shit, but I need to. How do I get into being a video director?" What advice do you have for them?
Just try it out. Like, I didn't even go to school for none of this stuff. That's another thing. All self-taught.
Yeah.
You know, you just do your little YouTube research and, you know, just play with the programs and all of that. Because like my opinion on going to like an art school or something is a terrible idea. You're paying like thousands of dollars just to learn what you can on YouTube. And then plus at the end of the day, who can teach you how to be like creative?
Yeah.
Like, and give you a mark on your creativity, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I failed this class. Am I not good?
You're right.
Like, you might not, but you know, like.
But you might be good.
But you might be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because they say so is. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm digging that right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Sunny visuals in the fucking building. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you coming through.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm digging all of the accomplishments that you've had so far. I really like the fucking videos that you do. You know what I'm saying? You have a really good creative eye, and you know, you have a good business sense. I see you going in a lot of good directions. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We got Sunny visuals, 6 views.